What's going on, Trojan fans? Blackie Chan here from Light the Torch Podcast, coming to you with another video, and a video that everyone has been waiting for. We have our new defensive coordinator. It is Danton Lynn. He was the former UCLA defensive coordinator, and so we stole him from little bro UCLA. So happy that we were able to take him away from them. We did say that in one of our podcasts maybe a few weeks ago, right after the UCLA game. Their defense was scary. Like, they were swarming to the ball. They were physical. They were fast. They were very disciplined. So by the end of that, I was actually pretty high on Danton. Wasn't in my top 5 at that point. I think he was a dark horse. But yeah, he's our guy. And I think I know he may not be the flashiest hire. I know everyone wanted Jim Leonard, and people were warming up to Tony White and other candidates like Glenn Schumann or Manny Diaz. But no, I honestly think hopefully by the end of this video, you guys will warm up to Danton Lynn being our defensive coordinator. And I just hope that the stats that I'm going to come to you with and some clips that I will show you, that you'll soften up to this and you'll be pretty optimistic about this hire. So let's get into it. All right, who is Danton Lynn? He is the son of former head coach for the LA Chargers, Anthony Lynn. He played at Penn State from 2008 to 2012. Started coaching in 2014. I don't think he was an undrafted free agent, and he went basically right into coaching, and was the safeties coach for Baltimore from 2021 to 2022. And became UCLA's defensive coordinator in 2023. And he does run a 4-2-5, 3-3-5, 3-4-3 kind of defense here. We'll get into that a little bit more. But yeah, definitely mixes it up. He's really good at disguising blitzes and do delayed blitzes and dropping back into coverage. So it definitely is. He's good at confusing the opposing offenses here. So yeah. He may not have the biggest resume here, but I think he's young and he's hungry. He's only like 2 months older than me. He just turned 34 in October, and I'll be turning 34 on the 8th. So yep, happy birthday to me. So, but yeah, let's get into this and see what UCLA was before Danton and what he is, or what they were with Danton. So we'll get into that. UCLA before Danton. Their rush defense was actually pretty good, but it does get better. Spoiler alert, if you look over to the right, you'll see. But yeah, rush defense, 34th in the nation, 130 yards per game. Pass defense, 119th, 274 yards per game, which is atrocious, but pretty sure that was basically our defense, our pass defense. Red zone defense was 104, 104th in the nation. Scoring defense, pretty bad as well. 89th with 29 points per game. Total defense, 89th, 405 yards per game. But then with Danton, when he comes over, he just skyrocketed their rush defense from 34th to first in the nation, 69.6 yards per game. That's just insane. I'm pretty sure they held us to like 3 total yards throughout that game on the rush. And then pass defense, 71st, 229 yards per game. But that's kind of to be expected with how the Pac-12 was, going against Washington, going against Oregon, all these high-powered offenses, especially with great quarterbacks. You're going to give up some yards. So I'm not going to fault, or I'm not going to really focus on that too much. But red zone defense, 34th or 37th in the nation. Scoring defense, 16th. Going from 89th to 16th with 18.1 points per game. And then total defense, 11th. 299 yards per game. I'm pretty sure they were 9th before the Cal game. And then we all know how that went for Cal, or for UCLA and Cal. So, but yeah, we're going to go into some plays here. But I know people are kind of wondering, how is he going to be with recruiting? We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. UCLA didn't really recruit all all that well. But I think that's largely because of Chip Kelly. He just did not like to recruit. I don't know why, but just wasn't the recruiting kind of guy. But he pulled a lot of pretty good players when he was at Oregon. So just kind of confused on that situation. But either way, we'll see how he is. He's young, so I think he'll be able to relate to the recruits a lot better than like maybe someone in their 50s. But he knows California, so of course coming out of UCLA, but he also knows Big Ten football, being a player at Penn State, and it was fairly recent that he's not too far removed from the game, so he definitely knows what it takes, and he also he has NFL pedigree with his dad and him being a coach in the NFL, so he knows what to look for when it comes to defensive players going into the NFL. So I really think that the recruits, high school and transfer portal recruits, will be able to take a lot away from him, and that it's something that they'll heavily think about when it comes to if they want to play at USC. But yeah, we're going to go into some plays here just to show off his defense a little bit, and you'll be able to understand what type of defense he does and how he confuses opposing offenses. All right, we have 3rd and 12 here. This is basically guaranteed to be a passing down, but they do a good job at dropping back a linebacker into coverage and spying and having to spy to make sure Caleb doesn't use his feet to get the first down or at least pick up some manageable yards. So just give it a watch.
On the defensive side of the ball in all of college football.
And one of the great stories in the country was told 2 years ago after neck injury he would never play again. Caleb Williams taking off here, 3rd down and long, but can't outrun the defender Carl Jones. Gets him to the ground to the 20-yard line.
All right, here there's a goal line stance. You can see their base defense right here, and they'll drop back, but this is basically what to be expected with Danton's defense here. So
6-yard line.
Williams do a good job at getting off blocks, throwing to the ball.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage, dropped by
Kirkwood.
73 passing yards on this drive alone. Williams dropping the arm angle and dumping it off to Brendan Rice, but again, good defense by the Bruins.
They're having a 3-person rush.
Lincoln Riley also said that Cliff Kingsbury's been a difference maker, has really helped Caleb Williams as well here this year. Here he is, Williams on 3rd down to the end zone, incomplete. Pass was high, intended for Hudson.
Was pretty high.
Alex Johnson, goal last.
Either way, good defense by them. So moving on.
Where you take a shot.
All right, more red zone. They just clamped us down in the red zone for the most part.
To the end zone on 1st down.
2nd down after the spike.
Back, 3-person rush.
Stepping up, pressure on.
Getting pressure on him.
There's the sack, and there's what you're talking about, using the timeout with.
We desperately needed that touchdown, especially going into the half, but the fact that they were able to get a 3-person rush and still get into Caleb, that's rough on our offensive line, but that's just crazy that they just have such physicality, and I'm hoping that he brings that physicality to our defense because we desperately need it. Again, red zone defense here.
Got single coverage out there.
Rush.
Williams instead.
71 really had a piss poor effort here.
That's 12 on the year for a lot.
That's just insane. Still,
from the pocket,
second sack in a row.
Williams hit and sacked again. They blow it dead, and it's
they also
they
were also leading the nation, I think, in sacks as well. So that makes sense.
Again. 7 for.
All right, 4th and 2, where we're really needing a touchdown here to stay relatively close into this game, and you can see now he's doing an all-out blitz. We have some. They have some good coverage. Gets off the block from the tight end here. Tosh should have just went north and south, but he kind of did some dancing there, but it's okay.
USC, if it does not convert, in big-time trouble. Already down 18.
Here,
pass away. Washington,
nice,
and he did it again. What a great play. The Bruins have been terrific.
Okay, all right, we're almost done. We're almost done. Here's the last play that we're going to go through. Good disguise or good pressure onto Caleb here. You'll see some crossing here that sets the linebacker free to get a nice clean shot at Caleb here.
They're going to have to be a bit more national, and the fact that they'll have a presence in the Midwest is important. But it's all about the front players. Skill guys, as you can see, they got those.
Oh, Caleb Williams never saw it coming. John
All right, I'm good with watching us look horrible. All right, what I want to look at now is just see what the USC fan base is saying about this hire here, and maybe some of the UCLA fan base here. So, Canada travel guy says, we no longer have Danton Lynn, one of the best defensive coaches in college football, but we have Chip Kelly. Yeah. You could tell that UCLA is upset that they're losing, that they're losing, basically their best coach. How soon can Danton Lynn coach in our bowl game? Like, how soon? Yeah, if he could literally get it going for our upcoming bowl, that'd be great. But yeah, that's not going to happen. This is from a longtime Bruin football season ticket holder. You let Danton go to USC. Are we poor? Are we poor now at UCLA? You let that diamond slip through your fingers. Ridiculous. Yep, they're pretty upset. Danton Lynn claimed he was coming back for before Chip Kelly retention decision was made. I'll keep that out. All right, my man Guns says fight on. I know he's pretty excited about this, as is a lot of us are. But yeah, definitely excited. Deion Bailey, a Trojan. Deion Bailey, one of our recent. Deion Bailey, one of our faithful Trojans here. Okay, now that is what the F I'm talking about. Bring back Coach Norton as well. Who knows? Maybe we can bring him back as our linebackers coach. Eddie O says, "Fight on, kaboom!" Yep, a lot of people are excited about this. A lot of people are excited. Let's go, Coach. Welcome, Coach Lynn. I like the graphic. Shout outs to Founders Edit. Great graphic here. Wait, was my prayers and birthdays wish answered that fast and with great fashion? Now USC go get the defensive players in the portal and finish recruiting this 2024 class. And we did offer a D line from Princeton. So yeah, is it Princeton or Penn? I can't remember, but we'll go into that later. Bear Alexander, welcome. Let's get a coach. I'm pretty sure he's going to be excited about this. Dave Emmerich, fired up for this one. We got our guy. Yep, we got our guy. Scott Schrader, this is from Marcellus Williams, cornerback for 2024 class. He says that he loves it, so that's good that our recruits are loving it too. So, but yeah, hopefully with all this, with everything that I've brought to the table here about Danton Lynn, I hope that you guys now see that this is going to be a good hire. This is going to be a long-term hire for us, and I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let me know down in the comments down below if you're excited or if you're not excited or if you're cautiously optimistic or whatever kind of mood you are about this hire. But personally, I'm excited. I know the guys on Light the Torch podcast are pretty excited. So, yeah, let us know. Like and subscribe. Our goal is to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. It's free to do. Turn on that notification bell, and you won't miss an upload or our next live. So yeah, until next time, fight on.